Second period started off pretty well. What changed after that?
Yeah, I mean, we obviously got lucky on a breakaway, and then we sticked with it with a little bit and played some solid hockey in the beginning of the second, and then started trying out dumb stuff, and we started going east to west instead of north south, and we got away from our game a little bit.
Any reason? I mean, not a lot of rubber on the net tonight. Was the energy? What was the?
I think our preparations was great. There was nothing like that. I think our mental preparation was good too. I think it was all about our execution. I think we all had a great practice yesterday. We had a good morning skate. We were all ready to go. I think it was just coming down to our execution. The passes worked on the tape. We didn't help each other enough, and I mean, we got ourselves in trouble with not helping each other out.
How frustrating is it? You have an opportunity to get closer to Detroit, who lost tonight.
Yeah, it's not great.
You mentioned the east to west. Is there something like in the middle of the game where you guys maybe talk on the bench about going a little more north-south, or is it just kind of as plays unfold, it's kind of what happened?
Obviously, there's something that we always talk about. That's our strength in our team, to play fast and turn up ice quickly, and we go north and we use our speed. And I think sometimes you want to make two pretty plays, and you think you have something there, but I mean, this time of year, teams are so good at defending. They know where to be, and they know how to limit your scoring chances. So it's hard this time of year, and you gotta stick with it. You gotta be patient. You gotta keep simple.
What went wrong on the power play tonight?
They pressured us hard. They kind of knew how to pressure us a little bit. We didn't keep the pucks off the yellow. I think we forced a little bit of plays, and then I think last one here in the third period, we actually got some momentum out of it. We got some good plays around it. We skated well. We opened up for each other, and I think before that we were a little spread out. We didn't really execute, and we didn't help each other.
With a quick turnaround, what has to be a mindset?
All about winning tomorrow. Get yourself ready, mentally, physically, to get what you need to be a lot better as a team tomorrow.
Obviously, you have the lead there in the second. Things were going your way early, and then it changed. What, in your opinion, happened?
Yeah, we bounced back. Started the second, and suddenly we just stopped playing. We were not good enough, not executing plays, a lot of bad passes and a lot of mistakes. So that's what happened.
Any reason for the turnovers?
Can't tell you. It's just really we need to dig deep. Everybody got to be better tomorrow.
I know you've had the injuries all year, but it seems like you're playing your best hockey at this point. How are you feeling where your game is at right now?
I'm feeling good. Playing with Pauli and Maris, we're clicking, but it's been fun. So yeah, I've been feeling pretty good.
Looking at the Islanders tomorrow, what does this team have to do to get the mindset reframed and get ready for that game?
Yeah, forget about it today and focus on tomorrow. And tomorrow's a new day. And like I said before, we got to be better and ready from the start.
What were they doing to limit you guys as a team? Only 20 shots.
Yeah, they were pretty fast. They were forechecking hard, and they were actually forcing us to make those mistakes. So I think give them the credit they play fast.
After the first period.
Yeah, it was just we weren't sharp obviously tonight from everyone out. As the last few games, and it's. I know where that team is in the standings, but I've played them a lot. They're a very, very highly skilled hockey team, and they get a few opportunities. They generally make teams pay. So, we got to get back, try to forget about this one as quick as you can. Big game, obviously tomorrow. Regroup here tonight and put our best foot forward tomorrow.
Do you get a sense that maybe people are looking at the record tonight when they came in?
No, we shouldn't be. We should understand the league. I think you should always have an understanding of the league and what goes on around, and we knew that they have a lot of really high-end players and talent on that team over there. So you got to play them tight checking. They work their tails off every game, and they did tonight, and made us make some mistakes, and they capitalized.
How do you feel personally about your game tonight?
Obviously it wasn't my best game, but gonna move on here and look next week.
I know you haven't been here too long, but how do you kind of pulse what the belief of the team is right now, and how you kind of right this ship with not too many opportunities to go?
Yeah, I know we can only focus on our group. We can't be worried about other teams and wins and losses that they're doing. Obviously, you need some help in the situation we're in, but at the same time, it's really just about us. It's about trying to come to the rink every day to prepare. I understand you're not going to win every single night, but we got to give ourselves an opportunity to be there. And I think if we do that most nights, we should be proud of that and see where it goes by the end of the season.
Jake, Travis cited some immature tendencies in this team. As a veteran, do you see some immature tendencies here?
Well, there's a lot of learning. I played on a super young team the last 3 years. I'm very, I understand what goes on and, how much growth there needs to be in this league. But I think we have so much young talent that, when you're trying to win games and you're down in the games, you're going to try to make plays that you probably wouldn't if you're up in games. That's just normal. Try to get yourself back into it. But, that's just part of the game. That's part of growth. And, we have to understand that those are going to happen. And that's why we have a team. One guy's not going to win the game. As soon as a guy makes a mistake, someone else has to pick him up.
You were able to obviously fight back, take the lead early in the second, and what do you think changed from that point on?
I don't even know if anything changed, to be honest. I don't think we played very well tonight. Yeah, it was nice that we got a couple goals and got the lead, but we didn't carry it that little spurt near long enough. Yeah, we didn't play well at all tonight.
Anything you could put your finger on? I mean, only 20 shots. Was it energy? What do you think?
Every part of our game was everything that I said the other night about our game that I liked. It'd be the opposite tonight. I didn't think give their team credit. They played well. They've got a lot of skill on their group. Their back end is very mobile. It didn't look like our team was ready for their speed. Our execution with our passing was not near good enough. Receiving passes weren't near good enough. And when you are not making 2 consecutive passes in a row, it's pretty hard to gain any traction, and you're going to look disorganized, and you're going to look like we did tonight.
Jesper said that after the first 2 goals that you guys scored, he felt that you guys started playing a little less north-south, more east-west, and that was a big problem for you guys. Why does that happen? That all of a sudden, that type of mentality changes?
That's a good question, is why it happens. But it's happened a lot this year where we've got inconsistencies in our game. Youth is part of it. We had a couple turnovers tonight that we'd like to have back. You start feeling good about yourself in open ice. You start scoring. You score a couple goals, and you start feeling like you can do certain things with the puck. And at the end of the day, that's not a recipe for winning hockey. Back and forth trading chances, turning pucks over the other team's blue line. Again, that the turnovers were part of it, but there was a lot more than that. I just thought individually we didn't have a player that played up to his capabilities tonight. I'm not sure if we had one.
We talk about belief a lot and what it's like in the room, but how do you kind of pulse things? Just 11 games to go, and some of these opportunities there's so few left.
Again, I go back. We're not sitting there every night talking about the pressure. Hey, we have to. If you just play good and you worry about the process of playing good, you'll win games. They know where they're at. I don't need to harp on it. Every point's big at this time of year, and this is a big 2 points that we lost. And but we've got to get ready to play tomorrow.
Travis, a couple of nights ago, you cited immaturity as part of the game for your team. Was that a factor tonight? And if so,
I just don't think we didn't play. I thought we didn't play well enough to win tonight. We addressed what we felt happened in Arizona. Also, Ottawa's got a lot of speed, a lot of skill. They're a good young team. I actually felt like going through the room that our team was ready to play mentally, but physically we didn't play good enough. Flat out didn't. You could just see it. Passes were bouncing. Guys were, I don't want to say panicking, but we threw some pucks away that you can't do it in this level.
Travis, third straight game with similar lines. Is that something you hope to keep consistency in moving forward?
You'd like to. Yeah, that's it's always the goal when you put a line together, is that it's going to stay. We'll watch the game again, and haven't thought about it going forward yet.